What's up, Best Fan? It's Vanessa Francone, and I'm about to interview Hunter Hayes. He's here for the Wheels Up tour with Lady Antebellum and Sam Hunt. Check it out.
Well, it's your birthday. Let's act like it is.
First off, I want to talk about your dog, Cole. You got him recently. Have you been bringing him out on tour with you?
Oh yeah, we've had him on a few dates. One of the most interesting gigs we've ever done, we played on a barge. It was like this, but imagine this if it was about 5 times the size and up 30 feet, and that was the stage. So he went with me to that, and that was interesting. So he had a lot of firsts that day. First time on a boat, I think, for him. The dressing rooms were a boat. It was a really fascinating thing, but he's done great. He's totally getting used to being in the bus. Took him a minute, but he's getting used to it, you know. And he just, you know, as long as he's got a couch to sleep on, he's happy. He's actually turned a lot of people who weren't necessarily dog people into dog people. So I'm
Everyone's
really
falling
proud.
in love?
I'm really proud of that. Yeah.
Do you ever test out new songs to Cole, like just sing to him and see how he responds?
One of my favorite things is he has a great sense of what's not good, because, you know, anytime there's something going on in the studio and that I'm trying to fix something, he will straight up get off the couch and walk out of the room. He knows when it's not good, so it's pretty funny.
Did you test out 21 with him as well?
Yeah, all the different processes. He's probably in there in the track, you know, the whole na 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 na. Track that at home, did the vocal mic, you know, in the home studio thing, and I guarantee you can probably solo it and hear him like switching sides on the couches, like his leash doing the thing, you know.
If you only had one life, like one day left to live, what would you want to do?
Ooh, good question. I mean, I would just want, you know, everybody I love, you know, my family and all my friends and, you know, special people. I would want everybody hanging out for the show.
Like a major dinner, show and a dinner?
Yeah, show and a dinner and just a good time afterwards, just celebrating music.
Now with 21, the release of 21, does this mean a new album coming out soon, or what can you tell us about new music?
Well, kind of the way we're doing it is, I mean, we've recorded enough stuff for, you know, probably 2 new albums really, but we're just kind of releasing stuff. I don't know what it's going to be yet. We haven't really officially decided what it's going to be, and I think that's a good thing because, you know, with streaming all this stuff that's going on right now, I'm really enjoying just putting stuff out. This is all coming, by the way, from the guy who collects vinyl, so I believe in the sort of big picture. I love to make a record, but when you're making a record, there's so many other things that happen. Why forget about those things too?
Congratulations on the Wheels Up tour. What is different about this tour than previous ones you've been on?
Well, we're outside. We're outside, you know. We've never really done a tour outside. And it's presented some challenges a couple days, but for the most part, it's been like this. It's not quite like this. We're not at a marina, but it's been beautiful. I've really enjoyed it, and it's fun to be outside. It's a different energy. It's a different kind of show. You know what I mean?
So everyone knows you're a huge coffee fan, or should I say fanatic, but I thought I would test your coffee knowledge, so I'm going to ask you a couple questions, and we're going to see how you do, okay? After how many minutes does caffeine kick in?
It takes a while. I've actually been told that, does it not? I've been told that if you want to take a nap, you drink an espresso right before you take a nap, because you're going to fall asleep first, and then you're going to wake up and you'll be ready to go.
I read it was after 10 minutes, actually, it kicks in. Yep. So unless you're taking a quick cat nap.
Hey, make it a power nap.
True or false, does caffeine improve your workout?
Ooh, probably not. It does give you energy, but it dries you out pretty bad. I know that.
So caffeine actually stimulates adrenaline, so it would improve your workout. So learn something new. Drinking coffee can help what part of the body?
The brain. I don't function well without it, I'll tell you that much.
It actually helps the liver too. And my last question is, do you know what coffee is the most expensive in the world?
Most expensive in the world? Now you're way out of my league.
And if you don't know, do you want to guess how much the most expensive coffee in the world is?
Well, so how are we measuring it? Are we measuring
By
like
pound.
By the pound? I'm imagining if it's like that good, then you just multiply your sort of standard, your average price times 10.
Okay.
I'm not saying that I would ever even think about that, but that would, I don't know. Does it make sense?
Yeah, no, it makes sense. So the most expensive coffee is $160 a pound. It's called the Kopi Luwak coffee, and this was my favorite part about learning about it. It's from this animal called the civet. So they eat the coffee beans, and then they digest it, and then they take it from the poop, and then they brew coffee, and that's why it's the most expensive. Do you want to try that?
And you're paying that much for that? Okay.
You never heard of that before, though?
You know what? I heard of it in The Bucket List, the movie, and I thought it was like something they made up.
Look up Kopi Luwak coffee, and then.
Ooh, all right.
Well, I'm glad we talked about poop and coffee, so that's really good.
Territory.
Thank you so much for joining me tonight. Have a good show. If you want more on Hunter Hayes, go to bestfan.com. Here with Hunter Hayes, I'm Vanessa Francone.